y'all, welcome back to my channel, or our channel. My name is Tony for those who don't know, and here is my daughter Naylin, and she will be 11 months tomorrow. Yay! But yeah, today's video will just be really short. I will always do a month by month update, so being that she will be 11 months tomorrow on March 14th, I'll be doing an update for month 10. So just to get into it, there's not a lot of information as far as like this month goes. So she probably weighs about 25 pounds now. It's like she was just a little over 20 pounds maybe when she went to the doctor at 9 months. So she's definitely been gaining healthy weight. She is in like depending on the brand, like she'll wear 9 to 12 month clothes, or sometimes she wears 12 to 18 month clothes. And of course, you know, different brands tend to run big or small. She's been crawling. She's very active. She's crawling, so if I walk out the room and leave her for a second, she can easily follow me into the other room. She's been pulling herself up and probably about to knock over my situation here with the camera. But yeah, she's been pulling herself up on her own. Like I've found her standing in her crib, in her playpen, or whatever she can just use to help her pull up. She will do it. Yes, mommy. What else? And again, I'm just looking down at my notes because I don't want to forget anything. But yeah, she's basically, you know, she's really active and vocal. And it's just, you know, it's just really fun to continue to watch her grow and reach these milestones. She has been saying mama and dada. She's been saying dada for a while now, but she just recently started saying mama too. So that's exciting. I don't know why these kids or these babies. What's wrong? What's wrong? What you do? What you do? All right, excuse me. Had a little boo-boo. What's wrong? What's wrong? So yeah, so back to where we were. Yeah, she's been saying mama and dada a lot, so super exciting to just start to hear her. And I feel like she is starting to associate like mama and dada with me or Nick. So that is fun. Like she sees me, she says mama. She definitely sees Nick. She'll be like dada or whatever. She'll turn her head if she hears his voice and say dada. So that's exciting. Sleep has been hit or miss. As you all know, our schedule has been really crazy this last month. We've been dealing with some family stuff, and so her schedule has been really out of whack, and she's teething. So when it comes to sleep, like, I mean, with her naps during the day, she usually does pretty good. Like she'll take 2 naps for about an hour, hour and a half each, and then we've been putting her to bed around 7:30. But she's been waking frequently, and I don't know if it's due to teething or if she's getting too much sleep. So I'm trying to figure that out. Honestly, the last 2 nights she went to sleep at 10 because it was the weekend and we had stuff going on. We were with family, so we got home pretty late, and she was basically asleep by like 10, and she slept through for a good 6 hours and was waking up at 4. I would nurse her and she would go back to sleep until about 7:45. So I don't know, it's just always, you know, it's just like you think you have something down packed and then things change. So just trying to go with the flow and see what if her routine is changing or if it's just because of the teething, but we'll see. And I'll be sure to keep you all updated on that. What else? So yeah, so of course she has been teething. So really excited. She finally got her first tooth. It popped through, and I think she's working on number 2. Her first tooth probably popped through about a week ago, like so closer to the end of her 10 month or end of month 10. Her tooth popped through, so she has 1 official tooth now, and I think the second one on the bottom row is trying to pop through next. So a lot of drooling. I see her like licking her gums. At one point she was like pulling on her ear. I was worried that it could have been an ear infection, but she didn't have any other like symptoms or whatever, and she didn't seem like irritated when I touched her ear or in any pain. So they said that tugging of the ear or patting on the ear could be a sign of teething, which I think it was. But of course, always check with your doctor if you think, you know, there's something else going on, or just to be safe. So yeah, just like, you know, moving her tongue across her gums, the patting on the ear, drooling, a little bit more irritable, the frequent wakings at night, clearly were all signs that she was teething and her first tooth popped through. Now, to like line up the timing of like the pain, I don't really know. They say like once the tooth pops through, there really isn't any pain. Like the worst pain is probably like a few days leading up to that. So it's hard to really pinpoint anything. And you know, since they can't talk, you're like, well, are you in pain? Are you teething? Are you tired? So it's just, yeah, like, I mean, just playing the guessing game here. But as far as some of her favorite items, I thought that this month I would just talk about some of the favorite teething items that we've used. So I'll put pictures and links down below for you all. But like the silicone feeders, she loves those. So what I would do was first I was putting like puree in them and putting them in the freezer to freeze. Yeah, I was putting them in the freezer to freeze, but they would melt in like 1 minute, like once she got them. So it was just kind of like a waste of time and energy. So what I started to do was put like frozen fruit in the teether, and she loved them. And of course, with the frozen fruit being actually like solid fruit and frozen, it would last a little longer. So maybe 10 to 15 minutes, you know, it would kind of help soothe her. And it was just like a healthy snack for her as well. So yeah, I really liked the silicone teethers. She also has like this little toothbrush teether, and I will also put a picture. She really likes those as well. They're like handheld, and she can just put them in her mouth and hold them like almost like a lollipop or like a toothbrush. And any just other little teething toys, you know, anything she could kind of put in her mouth and just have that good texture, something she could kind of bite and gnaw into. She really liked that. And of course, breastfeeding, she used me as comfort. I know last month I kind of mentioned like her feedings were decreased, but I have noticed girl, she's trying to get to the door stopper. But I have noticed that the amount of feedings have increased, and I noticed that she's doing it for comfort while she's teething. So she hasn't like bit me or isn't painful or anything, so we're in the clear for now. But yeah, so the number of feedings have increased, but I haven't so I'll be working on baby proofing this house, because I haven't done that yet. But yeah, so breastfeeding has increased and she's doing it for comfort. But I have still been feeding her solids, but I also noticed that she seems to be a little less interested in the solids, and that can also be a sign of teething if your baby you know, just isn't into the solids. And I don't know if it's because she's been breastfeeding more, or if it's just not, you know, she just doesn't have the appetite for it because, you know, she's in a little bit of pain. But that's it really. So those are some of our favorite items that we use for teething, as well as just a 10-month update. There wasn't a lot going on this month, but it was a good month overall. So she'll be 11 months tomorrow, so that means her first birthday is around the corner. Yay! So I am planning like a little party. I wasn't really going to do anything crazy, and I'm still not doing anything crazy, but you know, we definitely want to celebrate her, especially being that with COVID we weren't really able to have like an in-person baby shower. Everything was virtual, even though it was really nice and all of our family and friends showed up for us. It would still be nice to kind of do something in person now that things are a little better. And hopefully it's just a nice day so we can be outside and stuff. But anyways, that's pretty much it. That is a 10-month update for Miss Nayland. I hope you all like this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for future videos on just baby stuff, mommy stuff, and home decor. And thank y'all for watching. All right, bye.